Welcome back, Mech Warriors. We're right where we left off, and I guess we're going to be reading, there's going to be a opportunity to change sides here. So we've got Lira Independence Part 2. Let's hear what they have to say. The Isle of Sky. The Sky pro-independence fighters say, despite our best efforts, our cause appears lost. However, we have knelt under the boot of the Archon for centuries. We know patience, and the future may yet see a truly free sky. For now, though, you must hold the line so the most vital remnants... What is that flashing I keep seeing? So the most vital remnants of our forces can retreat and disappear back into the woodwork, ready to rise again. When the time is right, support us in our darkest hour, and you will see your promised reward. Now let's see what the other side says. House Steiner says, you've executed a superb defense against superior forces and continue to live up to your growing reputation. However, we know your contract with the Free Sky Rebels has expired, and you are now free agents. What's more, the Sky Rebellion is over. It's now simply a matter of finding and capturing the remaining traitors before they can fuel future rebellions. We are offering you a new contract with exceptional terms. Follow the rebels to their hiding spot, and we will pay you a bounty for each Free Sky member you eliminate. Every rebel you dispatch means one fewer the Lyran Commonwealth Armed Forces have, or the Lyran Commonwealth Armed Forces to hunt down later. The contract awaits your signature. So they're going to pay me some SRM-6s and a large laser, and they're going to pay me mystery rewards. Well, I'm going to continue with this because we're going to gamble. You like loot boxes? You like gambling? I don't know what I'm going to get, so I'm going to go with this. And Fox is going to continue to be a big, dumb troublemaker. So we're going to go to Cannon B. Sounds like a cute name for like an auto cannon company. Cannon B autocannons. Kill with the cutest autocannons this side of the inner sphere. This short trip is not going to be good enough to repair our battle mechs, so we are going to have to wait a little bit longer. Our missions have been pretty profitable, though. Like, we should be recovering. I haven't sold any of the extra stuff. Let's go ahead and wait that out. So here we go. Quest, Lira Independence, a 70 difficulty warzone. Our bid for independence has gone poorly, and we are now trying to go to ground to fight another day. Hold off the Steiner Nationalist forces to allow us a chance to evacuate and hide from the Archon's vengeance. Okay, sure, whatever. Let's go ahead with that and the rest in salvage. So we got 16 salvage shares and 500,000 C-bills of damage coverage. Let's go ahead and let's try the Mauler out. So like I said, we've been doing pretty good. We've been doing surprisingly good with long-range weapons, so I'm going to try the Mauler out so we can see the redesign. I'm always afraid to bring the Mauler out just because, like, the moment I try to play a little more standoffish, I'm always worried that my allies are going to be like, and suddenly completely forget how to fight. But okay, I'll have a little more faith in them. I feel like the Highlander will be perfectly good in the hands of my allies. Like, the weapons are perfectly normal. The Highlander's also a really good training mech, given that it has one of every weapon type, so we can level up all three. We can level up missiles, lasers, and ballistics. Same with the Atlas. We can level up all three of the skills. And yeah, so like Captain Pendleton only needs autocannon training and what is this? Avoidance. God knows you guys need avoidance. And over here, this character, we haven't used Captain McClure that much, so Captain McClure still needs, like a little bit of everything. That's fine, though. Still having, like I said, that's kind of why I was holding off on bringing in some of these bigger mechs. But, like, we are going to be getting out of the 17 skull level area, so I think we're going to be getting into the 360 to 400. I don't know what comes after 360. Maybe 380. Maybe it just goes up to 400. Immediately. Still waiting to load. That's why we're just kind of sitting here. And, that's why I was holding on to some of those heavy mechs like the two archers, because we need to get into that 360 tonnage to 400 tonnage area in order to fit in a team. But like I said, this is only like 35 tons underweight. That's not bad. And we could fit the Annihilator in here, no doubt about it. But like I said, the Annihilator, it's a little bit hard to retreat from combat with the Annihilator. So we are going to go with the Mauler. Plus, like I said, I've been wanting to try out the Mauler redesign with the extra double heat sinks and the smaller missile launchers in order to try to accommodate the heat problems that the Mauler can run into. We'll see, though.
So it looks like the citizens struggling for independence have lost their fight. Now they can only hope to salvage what they can. They're attempting to evac this system, but will require some help holding off incoming troops.
Acquired.
Bunch of scout mechs. That's what the Mauler should be very good at vaporizing, so we'll see what we get. I'm gonna go for the Commando. It's a slightly slower light mech. Not surprising to see the Commando here. That is I believe the Lira Independence tried to get an exclusivity agreement for the Commando light mech. But of course, you know, a mixture of salvage and, you know, black market deals ensures that the Commando is a pretty common battle mech in general. Alright, I need clear lines of fire in order to really make this mech shine. Okay, we got medium mechs, we got a Hunchback. So I want to engage the Hunchback at maximum range. I can't even see the target. That's the range we're currently shooting at. There we go. We destroyed it at such a range that I couldn't even see the target. There we go. Let's try to keep the distance going. Incoming missile from where? What's shooting at me? Destroy this fool. Wait, what am I doing? I'm the one who destroys these fools. I'm the one who's supposed to thin out those targets. Alright, I'm going to target the lighter of the two. Once again, engaging it. Crazy long range. As you can see, I'm ordering my allies to attack, but they want to stay near me. This is what I'm talking about. Now they're finally taking action, but I think that has more to do with the enemy finally getting closer to us. I think this is the farthest we have ever engaged enemies in any match we've played so far. Unfortunately, they're bringing a lot of their own long-range adversaries to deal with us as well. And this guy just loves getting in my way. Got him? Just the constant hammering of the AC-2s really starts to wear targets down. I'm gonna let him finish it up.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Additional tangos.
It's crazy how much, look how much damage I've taken, despite the fact I've been fighting at such a long range. You would think that they would, oh god, they're dropping right on top of me. That's one. Okay, I'm actually going to go through this wall in order to have the wall protect me a little bit. As you can see, there's a wall on my right side. I can't aim downwards.
Target mech is toast.
Additional hostiles have been dispatched. They're heading your way.
Like, look how different this battle is. Same difficulty as the battle we had with the, What is the other target? It's, wow, the same difficulty level, but look how much harder these enemies are. That's crazy.
Target acquired.
Get out of my way. What's attacking me? And why are they focusing on me so much? I feel like every time I play as the Mauler, the enemy is like, everybody focus fire on the Mauler. Don't know what I'm hitting, but I'm just gonna shoot at the thing in front of me. There we go.
Target acquired.
Will go. Focusing fire.
I've received word that the free sky support.
All right, let's get out of here.
In orbit and out of danger. Good work, Commander.
We have taken enough damage. Isn't that so weird? Look on the top left at the damage. My allies hardly have any damage at all, and yet I'm fighting at an incredibly long range. It's like, why do the enemies focus fire on me so much? That's crazy. Didn't think there would be a little bit of a hill there.
Target acquired.
Let's get you out of there, Commander. Stand by.
I think that really showed off much more the capability of the Mauler, and also how the Mauler would differ from the Annihilator, because, you know, you might think they have similar weapon loadouts where they both use 4 autocannons, but I think you can see the difference between 4 AC2s versus 4 AC5s. Like, even though the AC5 refit on the Annihilator allows the Annihilator to fight a little farther away, it would not be able to fight at that kind of range compared to the AC2. Let's see, what can we claim for salvage? We can take the Hunchback. Are there any awesome weapons? Looks like none of these weapons are... Ooh, a machine gun. Okay, let's just take the best stuff to sell. Alright, I'll take this. Actually, this is worth a lot, and it's 1 salvage share less. And then we'll take one of these. So the Free Sky movement says, it may be 2 years, 5 years, even a decade or more, but someday Free Sky will rise up like the Phoenix, and the Isle of Sky will claim its rightful, independent place on the interstellar stage. Hal Steiner says, you have aided and abetted the treason of Commonwealth citizens. Sheltering their escape will only result in them inciting more unnecessary carnage down the road. Damage was notable, but still below that. And look how little it's still boggling my mind that I'm fighting at such an absurd long range, and my allies are closer to the enemy, and look how little damage they took. Fortunately, the Mauler was still able to hold its ground. 1 armor breach on the center torso, but internal structure is still in good condition. Damage is pretty high, though. Did very well overall. So, Lira Independence Part 2. The Sky Pro-Independence fighters say, the Free Sky movement thanks you for restoring peace to the Isle of Sky and is covering your contract payment in full. So we get the fire starter and the high quality flamer. I guess I'll hang on to those. And then, of course, the extra C-bills. And that looks like the end of that story. Let's, since we have a little bit of time left, let's go ahead and jump right over here and sell and repair. Let's just check to see what's in the store. And overall, like I said, like if you want to see me use a certain mech, like remember, I am limited by my C-bills, and I like to keep a little bit of C-bills in reserve in case something dumb happens, but I will try to use them. Like we got 20 million C-bills. Let's sell off our stockpile and see what we're going to wind up with. We're going to sell this off. We're going to sell the Phoenix Hawk off. We're going to sell the Firestarter off. We're still sitting on another Cyclops and an Annihilator in the event that I want to bring in even bigger battle mechs. Let's go ahead and sell some of our equipment off. Like this is a crummy AC-10, a crummy oh, wait, we're buying these. We're not selling these. Darn it. Sell this and this. Fortunately, we didn't buy too much. I could do this off screen. Like selling that's not exciting.
Just here chilling.
Oh, we have another level 60 pilot that we could hire. Sure, why not? They're only like 20,000 a month.
Meet you in the ready room.
And they're selling a heroic catapult. The catapult J variant. This is the one with the double AM. So this is like the Lost Tech catapult. Very interesting. It's basically a different type of. It's like a kind of a spin on the catapult K2. Instead of having the double PPCs, there's double large lasers, double medium lasers, double small lasers. So a very aggressive catapult, and then has the double anti-missile systems to protect it. A pretty cool design, I think. And then we have an Atlas RS. Low, it looks like the head was destroyed, so it's in pretty good condition still. Of a more balanced Atlas with the smaller autocannon, double large lasers instead of medium lasers. And then SRM-4 and LRM-15, a much more kind of everyday-ish Atlas. But nothing... Are you selling anything interesting? I don't think they're selling anything that interesting. I was hoping to see a cool, rare battle mech, but no double heat sinks even. Let's see, did the Mauler... Okay, good, the Mauler did not take... Did the Mauler... Oh, look, did the Mauler take critical damage on anything? Okay, it looks like we don't have anything in the center torso, so the answer is no. And we'll just repair these guys up. Overall, pretty good. I think that mission went pretty cleanly. Next episode, we are going to be going after probably... So this is a level 12 area, this is a level 11, a 12, a 12. So we're going to hit this, and then we will be done with all of the level 11 side quests, and then we'll be migrating into the level 12 difficulty areas. And we might hit the main story mission instead. Hopefully we'll be seeing higher tonnage deployment so that we can actually bring even bigger battle mechs to bear. But overall, what did you think of the redesigned Marauder? Going away from the PPCs, and yeah, we brought in the Highlander with the LB-10X solid slug, which like I thought it was kind of neat. Like I like the long-range capability on it. And finally getting to really see the Mauler with its long-range capabilities. We didn't even use the... well, no, that's not true. I did use the SRMs when the little shrimpy mechs crowded me. But a very dangerous battle mech when it's able to engage at the full long range, where other mechs are not able... Like, for example, if the Mauler was battling the Atlas... In ideal situations, the Mauler would be able to fight the Atlas well out of the range of its AC-20, and the Atlas would only be able to use its LRM-20, and yeah, by the time it would close the distance, the Mauler would be able to do quite a bit of damage with the double large lasers, the 4 AC-10s, and the standard Mauler would have a pair of LRM-10s as well, so it's capable of doing massive damage at long range, but like I said, we've redesigned ours for some close range ability to swat those pesky light mechs up close. At any rate, hey, that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries content, and of course, remember, that you don't have to be good to get good.